Hello friends, I'm gonna talk about an article very well written by Shwani Singh, journalist of Hindustan Times. And the article says exploring Delhi on foot may also unleash your creativity. Going by the article, as you can see, there are a lot of vendors, hawkers encroaching the pavements, commonly seen. And the journalist says, whatever be the perception, stats shows that Delhi residents do walk. According to 2011 census, 22% of the Delhites, mostly the poor and the working class, walk to work, while only 14% ride two-wheelers and 11% drive cars to their workplace. A survey by Health Insurance Company, which is interviewed 1,000 people in 2014, said that compared to 66% in Mumbai, almost 80% of the people in Delhi prefer to walk in the morning. So, as compared to Mumbaikars, 80% of the Delhi people love to walk. Going further, the article says most of us, however, walk either to commute or to stay fit. But how about going for a walk for no reason other than going to walk, other than going go for a walk? Purposeless walking is an acknowledged activity. So why only walk for a walk? Many of us enjoy walking just with no purpose. Uh, in one of his stanza, she says, a BBC article, The Slow Death of Purposeless Walking, said Wordsworth wandered long hours in the Lake District and Dickens covered up to 20 miles a day. We all know William Wordsworth, and if you remember childhood, we remember one of our poems headed by us, Leisure. It used to say, what is this life is full of care, there is no time to stand and stare. So this is one of the childhood poems I always remember, and it was written by William Wordsworth. What is this life is full of, there is no time to stand and stare. Okay, leaving that past things behind, let's move further. And says an experiment by the University of Stanford showed that almost 100% of those who walked outside generated at least one novel high quality idea compared with 50% of those seated indoors. Even I agree that when you walk, we must have seen many people walking in parks early in the morning and even in evening and late evening. So it's not only that you walk just to lower your lipid profile, correct your lipid profile, but you most of the time it has been seen that you get very novel ideas when you are walking. I will further add that we see lot many executives, CEOs going to the golf, playing golf, spending hours over there with their friends chatting. And I've heard lot many top executives and CEOs get their good ideas in the golf park while playing golf or while they're strolling in the park for a morning or evening walk. Uh, Going further, uh, Britain observes May as the National Walking Month when voluntary organizations motivate people to walk to school, work, or just ramble around the city streets and the countryside. Delhi never thought of such an initiative, but private groups do organize heritage, food, ghost, and general city walks. So she is emphasizing a lot on walking, and she's mentioned about BBC article, the University of Stanford, and how the London, Britain, they organize regular walks on one pretext or the other. And if you go further, she says a study by the Center for Science and Environment in Delhi found that footpaths were available in only 55% of the total road. So we agree that in Delhi a lot of roads have been encroached by the hawkers and other vendors. Only 10 to 15% of the total road stretch had footpath built according to the norms on height and width. Yeah, this is also one thing. Like most of the time, the footpath is not there at all, and even if it is there, it is not as per the norms on height and width. And even if it is there, it is occupied by a lot of vendors and hawkers and beggars, so you can hardly walk. Don't enjoy walking at all. In another study in 2012, Center for Science and Environment found that the best payments are in places where they are used the least. At upscale Aurangzeb Road, now called APG Kalam Road, the super wide pavements were used by 3 persons in 10 minutes. Whereas in Govindpuri, a working class neighborhood, footpaths were non existent and 100 people walked past rather dangerously in just 5 minutes. This is also a mockery, like in Luton Zone and many other places, you find a lot of footpath and pavements well carved with a lot of horticulture greenery around, and they are hardly used over there. Whereas in um, places like Goindpiri and other places where you people want to walk, there are hardly any footpaths. Not surprising, Delhi in 2014 reported 1,350 road fatalities. Of these, 567 were pedestrians. So when pedestrians don't have any footpath to walk, so naturally RTA or traffic accident will happen. Celebrating 1 year in office, the AAP government has, among other things, promised angiography of the Delhi arteries, some basic masonry solutions, clearing footpaths of encroachments, and providing tree shaded roads is all it requires to make the city walker friendly. Well, that's right. To conclude, I will say the new government should try to create lot many footpaths as possible, and in addition to footpaths, we can have a lot of skywalks wherein pillars are erected, and just like elevated corridors we have skywalks wherein people can walk, and just like skywalks they just not only helping crossing the roads, sometimes they connect very important points. Such a skywalk is possible in Netaji's Pash Place metro station, connecting the metro station along opposite to the Netaji's Pash Place commercial complex. Many skywalks like this are possible. Thanks, man.